Okay, so here we are at the Great Chicken Palace building project with Mike and Jesse. Jesse is obviously the head of construction. He's the important one. Jesse, say hi.
Yeah, what's up?
And Mike is his apprentice. So what have you been doing?
So we're building a chicken coop here at the end of our garden. It's designed to hold 8 chicken, which we calculate is basically more than plenty for our needs. And we are building it entirely out of recycled material. That was really important to us. And we've been fortunate enough to find plenty of material to work with. All of the wood that we're using is either pallet wood or wood that we found at the tip, like these little doors here that we're using. Here's another one, and here's a big one. This used to be, I assume, a door for a closet, and it will serve us as a door on the side of the coop, which has approximately almost the size of the coop, which is really functional. You lift the whole thing up and then you can clear out all the hay with all the chicken droppings into a wheelbarrow. So the coop has been designed to be at a height of a wheelbarrow, so it can come in right here. So the whole thing is functional and easy to deal with.
And then those chicken droppings, where do they go?
Yeah, the chicken droppings are actually mixed with the hay that's going to be in there as really good fertilizer. They're going to go in our garden and serve as food for the plants.
Amazing. And can you tell me a bit more about the design? What have you been using? It looks like there's metal down here.
So down here we have 2 single bed frames, old ones that were no longer needed. We stripped them off and we used the metal structure as the base. On top of it we have plywood, also stuff that I found at the tip. I think it was something like the back of a big closet, probably. What we've done with the beams is really interesting, because the plywood and beams in general, you don't just find beams in the bin, and plywood wood is quite thin and short usually. What we've done here is that we've glued 3 layers of pallet wood together and to make a beam. We've done that 4 times, and these things are really solid. They're holding up quite well, and that was a nice solution to find support for the whole structure.
And what's it going to be covered in?
So because we don't have any sheets of wood, is that the right word? Sheets? We have planks, and we're going to make use of those planks. For one, they really look cool. It gives you this like beach hut look. If you overlay them, it's going to be something like that. So they overlay each other, which keeps the water that runs down out of the hut. It looks cool. It gives you this little bit of a fish scale pattern on the outside. And what it also does is, because these planks are never really perfect, they always have a little bit of a gap in between them. It allows the whole chicken coop to breathe, which is really important, because it's one of the main problems, one of the main health issues with chickens in a coop, that they're poop and other things, moisture and these kind of things. They produce gas in there, ammoniac, and it's not good for the animals. It's bad for their health, and it needs to come out. So the ventilation is really important, and that part will contribute, the walls will contribute that the whole thing can breathe. We're going to have some big windows at the top, something like this. That is also, of course, recycled. They will be put in here, and then we can open those up, especially in the summer when it gets really hot, and there's going to be plenty of circulation of air going on.
Amazing. And what do they have apart from the coop? They've got some outside area too?
Yeah, so because we're a little bit concerned about our veggie patch and the chickens maybe coming into the open area of the casita. We've decided that we're gonna make an outside area for them where they can be in the sun and on natural ground, and it's gonna be just a fence high enough for us to walk in there, but the whole thing's gonna be fenced in. It's gonna go somewhere from over there to all the way to the end here where we see the trees. It's gonna start here with this front line of the chicken coop, and it's gonna come out pretty much all the way to here. So we're gonna have a huge outdoors area to wander around in.
And is that going to have a roof on it?
No, it's just gonna be wire, chicken wire on the top.
With plants growing over it?
Yes, the idea is eventually to plant some plants on the outside, some ranking plants that will grow over it and create a natural roof. And not only is it beautiful, but it also protects the birds from the sun.
Amazing. Thank you, Jesse and apprentice Miguel. And we'll catch up with you in stage 2.
Thank you.
Say bye, Juju.
Adios.